All right. We back. Let's get this thing started. Nice. Well, you know, one thing that's interesting about
surprise, motherfucker,
everything that's happened recently, welcome in Fizzlord, is that not everything's working as intended. So, give me a second here while I fix my alerts. As you see, well, we had Otis in the background. All right, we are going to go ahead and send that there. It was a surprise to you. Hey, you know what? That's half the battle. That is half the battle. Okay, so that should do that. We, in theory, should be good now. I'm going to do the same one.
surprise, motherfucker.
Well, I almost heard it. I almost heard it. What happened? I can see it moving, so that's good. Appreciate you helping me troubleshoot here while we figure out. So not only did I have the outage the last couple of days, but also we made some other upgrades, and so I for some reason decided it was a smart idea to reinstall Windows fresh. Which is awesome, you know, I mean, when it works, but also, like, it was after that I realized, like, oh yeah, actually, that means I've got to do a lot of setup that I was not prepared to do. So I'm sure there will be plenty of things that will not work as intended. Currently, sound alerts on my side is one of them, but that's fine. I think actually they frequently don't work while we have a Steam game running, which actually this Steam game should be running. Let me see. It should have. There we go. Now I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Well, let's just get started, shall we? Oh, we don't have a screen here. Okay, well, let's fix that. That one I can fix. That one I can fix pretty easily. Just studio mode. We'll go here. It's because I was playing some Earth Defense Force off stream. Oh, of course it's jacked up there. That's easy to fix though too. All right, I think we are finally in a position of being ready to go. So let's do this thing. So from the time we streamed last time, this game has changed a little bit. They made some QOL changes, and they also, you know, added some features. Well, I'm calling them features. For instance, one thing that I mentioned last time was that the rooms kind of always came in the same order. And now they are seemingly randomized. I guess we'll find out. Also, the text is now in French, so, you know. But ain't nothing wrong with that. They did take our reward, our free reward from this room, so that's a thing. Oh no, I guess it's back now. It wasn't here when I tried it earlier. Beyond Belief, welcome in. think we'll hold off on the Twitch integration unless you guys want to do it in a bit. Yeah, definitely random. Oof, not good on my part. Reload, reload. See you later. We like. We'll go Heckus. Now, we had originally planned on doing the giveaway for a key in this game on Tuesday, but obviously with my internet shortage, we weren't able to do that. So I'm planning on doing it, I think tomorrow stream. And yeah, Curry representing. So if you decide that you might want a copy of the game for free $99, it would be wise to enter the drawing. I saw Fizzlord already entered. We'll be doing extra drawings every hour, I think tomorrow's stream. I couldn't get it working for today's stream. They updated StreamerBot, which is an awesome update, honestly, but it broke some things, so... So I'm considering whether we will just do the hours, or maybe what I'll do is I'll do a couple up front when we start tomorrow after I fix it. Well, that worked out. Accidental, but it worked out. Oops. Not gonna die on the first run, are we? Oh, we might. Yay, HP. We like HP sometimes. Now, for anybody that's taking part in the playtest, I did see that they have started the clip contest, and they have started the speedrunning contest. I believe I linked their Discord in the Seth command, so you can find out more information about that. when I saw the leaderboards, I think I tried last night. It seemed like there weren't that many people like really going for it. And I think I think it may be attainable for people that that are interested in that sort of thing. And the game, you know, it plays pretty smooth. It's pretty learnable, I guess, for lack of a better thing. So, you know, even if you don't get it the first time you try, you know, trying and trying again, like any roguelite, you'll get better and better. Things were looking pretty sketch here for a second, but maybe they're okay. Oof. Love how the Hollow Knight Direct was only a 2-minute trailer. Really? Was the trailer good at least? That's hilarious. So this is the last room. Is that guy showing? So for anybody seeing the game for the first time here, oh lord. For anybody seeing the game for the first time here, as you see, it is quite fast-paced. But I think after a couple of tries, you get kind of used to the speed. And once you understand kind of the basics of the system, it changes a lot too. So, not our fastest run. Actually, I think looks like more Hollow Knight. Okay, so you see, I did get when I tried it last night, I got a new fast time, which is 4 minutes, 31 seconds. We were pretty slow that time. This is something that they have upgraded. You see this guy over here. Let's see. I think when I played, yeah, see, last night I would think I was in third. So 2 people got faster than me so far since last night. That guy, Take My Thoughts Away, apparently is awesome. But then they have it broken down by weapon too. So you could tell he used the shotgun. We had the bow. Fastest run with the bow is 3:06. Yesterday, I think it was the 6-minute time. And the cannon, fastest time is 3:05. I think yesterday it was maybe the 4:24 time. I think it was just like Take My Thoughts Away, like across the board. And then brutal is another thing that they've added, where you can do it. I don't know how this guy. What? 5 seconds? Somebody figured out how to break the game. But brutal is a new thing where you're doing it's hand to hand. You choose not to take a weapon. So let's do another run here. Now I did see here. Just checking some things here. Okay. All right. Leaderboards are pretty much a joke with cheaters in every game. Yeah. imagine though that, you know, the team seems pretty plugged in, so my guess is that they will most likely exclude those entries. Oh, take no weapon. That's what I thought when I saw this last night, I thought they were just adding another weapon, but this is just so you could do hand to hand. Golly, this is gonna be nightmarish. I can't even imagine getting through that last room with hand to hand. Seated bully KQGL. Nice work. Get wrecked. I think Rocket League is the only game with a genuine leaderboard. That's a shame. What a shame. We probably should get more health, right? More spells? More spells. Let's get more spells. Spells seeking? Yeah. Should definitely start with that. I think I saw it was a 30% critical. You're gonna check out Voidbreaker, but found out it was game preview of Game Pass. Fast-paced roguelike FPS like this. Ah. Okay. So, with it being a game preview, does that mean it's just a demo? Is the game not out yet? Unfinished like this one? Where am I going? Oh, but that'll override it, yeah. What's happening, Curry? What are you doing over there? Hey, what are you doing over there? More finished, but more of a Hades 2 situation where they take the time to add, oh, okay, early access kind of thing. Oh, I can't hit it. That makes it hard. You generally don't play early access stuff. Yeah, fair. You know, I hadn't really considered it because it largely hasn't been a thing for console. But I don't think I played I don't think I played early access as an idea either. Like, I don't want to run into the wall where, like, I'm interested in the game, but also, like, there's more coming later. Like, I want to know your complete thought, and I want to judge it accordingly. Unless specifically it's a demo, or a beta playtest, something along those lines. If you're presenting a product that's like 70% done, I'll wait for the last 30%. It's fine. Ooh, I should be dodging up to people. Oh, I forgot about my searing charge, honestly. We should be using that. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, not good. That was ugly. All right, let's see what our brutal time is. Hey, 405. That gives us second, right? Yeah, second place. We were 4 minutes slower than the fastest time. W. What's messed up is that the brutal time was faster than my fastest time with a weapon. What's that about? Yeah, my fastest time is now the that's messed up. Well, 3 people for the brutal, for the hand to hand, yeah. For the regular rankings, I'm not sure, how do I scroll down actually? Maybe I use the mouse. There we go. So it looks like they're just keeping track of 9. I imagine this is top 10, so probably they don't have a 10th person that is in it. But, you know, very doable to win the, you know, at least to approach the speedrun time. And I think what they're doing, I'll have to look at it again, but I think what they're doing is they're taking the top 3 fast times. And then they're doing like for their Discord, they're doing a special role for whoever gets the fastest time. That was fun. Let's do some more brutal. I think we'll play this another, 20 minutes or so, and then move over to some near. We got 50 heckas. I don't think we can buy it. Oh, we can buy health, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate you. Welcome in, Igloo. Yeah, that was a rough situation. You know, so it turns out as some of you know, I was using T-Mobile home internet, which was working mostly fine. The thing is I guess they decided to do an unannounced maintenance, which they also called an outage at different times. So I'm not really sure what the official story is. I'm not even sure they're sure what the official story is. But basically, it cut out the home internet and it cut out the, obviously the internet on my phone. So since Sunday, neither on my phone nor on the internet at home, on the home internet, did I have any level of connection. And at some point, they moved me to another tower. And I was able to get like 4 megabits per second download, enough to check in on Ebrozo's stream pretty much, at the lowest setting. But other than that, it's like there's been, it's been wild, And actually, when I go on my phone, if I turn off my Wi-Fi, because I switched ISPs, when I turn off my Wi-Fi right now, it's still right now in that same thing. So I don't know what they are doing. I'm sure there's a better way they could have handled it. Yeah, so I switched back to Cox. I had Cox before I had T-Mobile, and I had heard they were better. They certainly increased their speeds. The upload speed was slow when I had it before, and they've increased that. And so far, it's been rock solid. So hopefully that continues. We'll try this time. Well, so it was like being in the Stone Age, and I'll tell you why is because my I share my PlayStation catalog with Kat, and so ultimately that means that because of the way it's set up, her PlayStation can access the full game catalog anytime. Mine needs an internet access to be able to access it. So without internet, I also couldn't play any games on my PlayStation. So, it was a whole lot of, I don't even remember for the last couple of days. I mean, that's not entirely true for me. A lot of what I did was I did some editing that I had waiting on the table. I had had to do some serious work. I needed to get some serious work done on my taxes anyway. So I got that done. It was a productive-ish time, between the work I got done and also the extra naps I took. 65%. Next melee attack does 75% additional damage and has a longer range. For brutal, that's gotta be good, right? Also, I had to, I was telling Fizz when he was here earlier, I think. I don't know. I mentioned at some point that I thought it was a good idea to reinstall Windows. So I did that, which also took up a good amount of time because trying to reset everything up kept me occupied for hours. Good to have you back. The Egyptian aliens, robots were getting out of control. I believe it. I believe it. I'm back now. They're about to be real under control. Oof. That was ugly. You had a town power outage, cellular outage, and internet go down at once for most of the day. Oh my god. Was there looting? I feel like in New Orleans that would be a... Well, no, actually you're not where you are. Canadians probably don't even think about looting. I can tell you if it happened here, there would have been looting. How do I know that? Because the aftermath of a major storm often is a power outage. I'm not gonna say it happens every time, but it happens often enough. Increases the duration of burns each time you take damage or enemies explode. Nah, we'll take this. Broforce is back on sale. Oh man, you know what? I saw that. I almost considered, because I was looking for, I don't really play a whole lot of co-op games, and so I was looking for a co-op game to play with a friend, and I just came across Broforce. At least it came up in the, I don't know if it's actually multiplayer, but it came up in the search. And I thought about getting it, but haven't yet. It just melts him down. Warforce is good. You played it solo. It was great fun that way too. Co-op is optional. I was looking at, do you know the game Windblown? I was looking at getting that. That looks like fun. Biggie probably said it best. It's gonna be a lot of punching in this motherfucker. A little slower than last time. Windblown? I think it might have been, I think it might have been on, it might be PC. I think I was looking at games that were specifically on Steam. Or specifically on, I keep saying Steam as if, you know, that and PC are interchangeable, but they basically are, right? Another one that I'm considering is Ali. What is it called? Deep Rock something? Steering charge is nice. Deep Rock Galactic? Is that right? Okay, that's a good response. Seems to get a lot of praise online. Oh yeah, I have a weapon. Rock and Stone. Yeah, seems like that must be like the definitive add-on, because it seems like everything I see about DRG specifically mentions Rock and Stone. Oof. Rock and Stone to the bone? Yeah, I never heard of the game before, I think yesterday. Or no, it was 2 days ago. Honestly, it was an alright game. Didn't get that far into it before it felt really samey. You heard it gets better later on. Not that great a play there. You know, now... You best believe the emotes were the best part, though. Okay. That's a good endorsement. Yeah, so that might be on the list. Ow! Okay, this is bad. Woo! Danger, Will Robinson, danger. It was a little, a little scary there for a second. I'll take both the healths. Oh, we're just short for getting the last upgrade. Or the last, skill. Unfortunate. It's a bad one, but it works. We're gonna make it work. Oh man, I already almost lost all that HP I just got. Exciting. Woo! It's been hot here. So we got to get a little sweaty right now. Victory! 5:15, even slower, but more exciting. I guess we owe today a bow run, huh? Just to see where we're at. Crap. Alright, so we'll do this bow run, and then we'll switch over to a, we got a furry in the top spot. Is that where, Oh, VTuber? I got you. I got you. It took me a minute. Yeah, I guess we'll go on and take the discount, I guess. Golly, don't line that up for anything. I think this one's more useful right now. See you later. I'm gonna need maybe some mouse and keyboard for that to work. Which I am Not doing today. I didn't want this. I should have got the money. Should have gone up with the fight money. Break my mouse? What? Oh no, I'm just using controller instead of mouse. So I said I think I'm gonna need to use mouse and keyboard in order to line these up because I can't do it today. Ambrosia stream? Did I break my mouse? I don't think so. I wonder what I said. Oh, you know what? Broke mouse. It was because I was saying he couldn't buy some upgrade and the character's a mouse, so I was saying he was a broke mouse. Nothing pretty about that. Yeah, this feels nice with the randomization of the levels. Or if they're not random, I haven't noticed because they're just in a different order than they were before. I'm pretty sure it seems like they're random. No, randomized. No. Whoa. Bing. Oh, pull out your bow, please. This room. Oh, it can't be the last this time, right? Oh, this isn't the room I thought it was. quick one. Oh, that replaces Flaming Tear. Alright. Alright, now give me a 30% discount on the right one. Miss Lady Ish, welcome in, welcome in. Doing all right, how about yourself? That's the good word. Woo! Alright, let's see what our time is. Finally heading to bed, nice. This is a game called Seth, and it is basically like a, Egyptian Doom, first-person shooter, roguelite. It is currently in playtest, and we are giving a key for the full game, as I understand. Permanent, I was told permanent access. Yeah. Hopefully tomorrow on the stream is when we're giving that away. So, I don't think did I change the title? I don't think I did. Okay, I just updated again. Exclamation point enter will get you an entry. I like it a lot so far. It's pre-alpha. This is the third play test, but it's nice. It's nice to see a responsive dev team to feedback. They make changes pretty quickly, and they're in their Discord. They are accessible and open to new ideas. And I think I even saw them ask like, hey, very generally, like, what do y'all want to see in the game? We got, we can try and make it happen before full release kind of thing. So, it's nice. It plays smooth. Certainly they still, I'm sure, have a lot of work to do, but it's nice to see, the progression. We played the first day of the playtest, which I think was actually the same content as the second playtest, and then the very next day they updated it to this version, and it feels good. Yeah, definitely worth checking out. Like I said, their playtest is right now. It goes through August 30th. Actually, you know what? I don't ever get to use this, so oh shit, I can't see it. Well, never mind. I was gonna circle it, but all I could do is maybe underline it. August 30th. And that will be Seth for today. So I think we're about to switch over to Nier Automata. Did I say Automata earlier? I always say Automata. I don't know why it's stuck in my head that way.